I'll be talking about web security in this video, facing the top 5 security risks. Now, you have spent weeks building that beautiful application, but one mistake and one line of forgotten code can lead to a security breach, a security failure that leaves your user data exposed. Now, when your company is facing fines and your reputation destroyed, security is not optional. It's not a feature, it's a foundation, and it's very important. It's very important for your website, it's very important for your mobile application. It's very important to safeguard the data of the users and also to protect that company from facing fines. If there's any security breach, that company will have to face fines and the reputation destroyed. Like practically nobody will want to use that company again for any other thing because of that security breach. So I'll be sharing the top 5 web security risks I look for in every single code base. If you fix these 5 things, you will instantly be a more valuable developer. So let's dive in. Now, number 1 is SQL injection, which is the database hijack. Now, this is where an attacker inserts a malicious database code into a text feed, like a username or search box, and tricks your application or website into running it. Now, this can still modify or even delete your entire database. It's very brutal. Now, the attacker inserts malicious data code into a text feed. It can be a feedback feed or a search feed, and they impute this malicious database code into it. And this is very, very dangerous because this can steal your data, or it can even modify your application or even delete everything in your database. Simple fix is using parameterized queries. This forces the database to treat the user input as harmless data, not as executable code. Every modern language from C# to Node.js supports this. So number 2, which is the risk number 2, is cross-site scripting, or SSS, cross-site scripting. This is a client-side attack. Now, I'll talk about the client-side attack. The client-side is you, which is the user. This is the attack that can occur when you're operating a mobile app or website. So this is done by an attacker when an attacker injects a small piece of malicious script, often into a user comment or profile feed. When another user views that page, the script executes in their browser, allowing the attacker to steal session cookies, access sensitive data, or redirect the user to another page entirely. So the simple fix here is you must always sanitize and encode user input before displaying it. If a user submits an HTML tag, show it as a text, not as an active tag. Modern frameworks like React and Angular help, but on the server side, you must treat all incoming data as hostile until proven otherwise. So the risk number 3 is authentication, broken authentication. Now, this is simple: weak passwords and insecure sessions handling. If you are storing user passwords in plain text, you are committing a crime against security. So the simple fix here is hash and sort every single password using a modern slow algorithm like Argon2 or Bcrypt. Never store plain text. And for user sessions, stop putting sensitive tokens in local storage. Use HTTP only cookies instead, which are safer from client-side scripts. Now, we're talking about the final risk now, which is cross-site request forgery, CSRF, and general security misconfiguration. Now, CSRF is when an attacker tricks a logged-in user into performing an action they didn't intend to do or to perform. Now, when a user logs into a website or application, this CSRF tricks this user into performing an action. They can redirect the user into another page, making them to perform an action that they didn't intend to. Now, the simple fix for this CSRF, which is cross-site request forgery, is to implement CSRF tokens on every sensitive request. For misconfiguration, simply change all default credentials like admin, restrict access to administrative interfaces, and disable unnecessary services. So in conclusion, security is a mindset, not a checklist. By fixing these 5 critical risk. You are instantly a professional, a high-level developer. So now that you have secured your application, let's get back to building enterprise features. So these are the risks involved, and the risks involving mobile app and web security, and the things you need to know in order to protect user data, to avoid malicious scripts, to avoid breaching. So for more, please like and subscribe to my channel.